Hello, guys. Today, na May 23, 2026. If you dey join me for the first time, this na FXB. Normally, they call me FX Bio. I can analyze the chart, the weekly analysis. So, we dey analyze for the week, what we dey expect for next week. So, if you dey join me for the first time, I can do this every week with me mentees them. I get people them we dey trade together. We na me mentees them, but they analyze for them for the week. What we dey expect the overall trend of the market. Yeah. So today we dey start with NZD USD. NZD USD and the weekly time frame. It be higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, equal high. And also it give higher low. So to the expect again and the higher high we expect now. So the weekly time frame will bullish. As you see this candle, a rejection candle, they see a small one. So the weekly don't reject this zone, this support, it don't reject them. As you see for anytime we there we church we buy. For anytime we there we church we buy. So we don't kaya finally back, we don't break now, we don't can church here back. So what would expect na buy? So we don't buy Naya for the first time, we don't buy Naya for the second time. The way you stroll, yeah, we don't buy back like a third time, this is not the fourth time. So now we say this is not the fifth time where they can buy back. Trading very simple because we dey consider the past. We consider the past, then they determine the future. So this zone they respect them several times. Yeah. So this is not the weekly. The weekly don't reject a close with pin bar because next week they come what do they expect next week now a bullish candle now they expect because this it don't already close because a new candle now they expect because now the weekly for any candle where they form now the weekly for any one candle now it take 1 week for lay form. A bit small, a bit big, it take 1 week for lay form. So this it already don't close, yeah. It close with pin bar, so they expect to go up. So we can at the daily, strolling at the daily. What to look for at the daily? So you see, we get a head and shoulder pattern at the daily. So you see, yeah, this now a reversal pattern. So you don't see. So now since we don't retest back the zone, what do they expect? The canaya. So if you take care for buy, you take for common at this black line. So you need to buy common at this black line because they give you this this na left head for give you the right shoulder pattern. So if you get for take trade now you go one for common. Yeah, this na the daily this na the daily. So after that you stroll kind of the 4 hour. So the daily close with a bearish candle. Also a reject because you know break the structure also a reject now the zone. So they expect say we expect say we buy next week, yeah, we buy NZD USD. So also you come now the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour time frame you see you get a rejection now, we get a rejection candle now, yeah. Don't reject this zone. So what do they expect now next week? Now a bullish candle before we take for buy. This now a bullish candle we expect before they take for ways to get the candle we they expect because don't reject the sell, we take for buy with the common now. Now one for common, one for take a profit now. So stay tuned, watch for this for next week. So my first pair for today na NZD USD. So next NZD, sorry, na AUD USD. This na the same as NZD USD. Where you can at the weekly, it give you higher high, higher low, higher high. So then gets the higher low. We close na this zone as you see this support. We close with a pin bar na yeah. You can at the daily, you see say if you come back, you don't reject this zone na yeah. For any time we dey above, we buy. For any time we dey under, we dey sell. So it's very simple. So we can at the 4 hour. We can at the 4 hour, you see say we don't reject this side multiple times. So next week. What do they expect na a candle where they give with a candle na a confirmation candle before we take the trade for buy. Yeah, we patiently wait and we take for buy, you go on for common na you want to take profits na this black line. So also Euro USD, if you can at the start with the weekly as usual, the weekly time frame. This we don't accumulate now for a very long time. This set and shoulder pattern where you see the weekly time frame, they give you a clear picture on what you'd expect because the higher time frame gets a stronger control of the market. This side wey dey see so we get a series of blown account na this side wey dey see so because na accumulation side we can at the weekly. So you see we don dey form a head and shoulder pattern now for a very long time. You see this na head and shoulder pattern. You don see so this we expect now for sell. So this na head and shoulder pattern. This na left, this na head, this na right. So you see, so this the real trade now we will break this structure. We break this structure. We retest and then we sell. This time for be the real trade. But this we just to try for first trade now. And sometimes if you say the first trade, and the people and they lost money along the way. Now there's so much traders and they get issues along this side we say so because we cannot the weekly they say you see this we don't they accumulate now because the reality about forex now forex we move this long move we move now in they give you this waste time Sunday they get they retest Sunday they accumulate for complete 3 months. This you don't say now got it from the ending you got it from the starting of this year where this trade here until we go for common out of this bar, this support. We'll come out of this support if we break them. So we will break them, we retest. Now the real trade for take. We can't say done here. So now so forex they work because of anytime you see a massive move, it accumulates. It takes time for accumulate. So this is the accumulation. This way this is so at the weekly we get series of blown accounts inside here. Series of blown accounts. Because you're an accumulation, you have the market return at any time we feel. So now we'll get a support we place right middle here at the daily. So we don't close under Naya. So if you go na the daily, it is say we don't break this structure. For any time we dey above this structure, we dey buy. See, for any time we dey above this structure, we dey buy. For any time we dey under, we dey sell. See, and anytime we break here, we sell, come down. We come back, we sell. You don't see? So now, you see, this candle, it close beyond this line. It close beyond this support. So, what would expect na sell to this point? So you stroll can at the 4 hour. Where you can at the 4 hour, you see, say, don't break the structure. But because of the 4 hour, give yourself a head and shoulder pattern. What you go do? You dey place a line here. If Euro USD break this structure next week, if you break this structure, let me say it break this structure, it break and so it retest and then we will take for sale. But if you not break them, we no go take for sale because it go possible say we will deny we reject this one because now we don't start for reject this zone, but they come back we don't reject them. So possibility this back we reject them, we go up. So you see, so now make if a wait when market open on tomorrow, if a wait let break this structure. So we can at the 1 hour, you see, it's not clear ahead and shoulder pattern, you see, clear ahead and shoulder pattern, you see, a double top pattern, this is a reversal pattern. So now it place line here, it place support here. If you break this structure next week, if the Euro USD break this structure next week, will it take for now not 2 way now? Euro USD they in 2 way. Either it goes from 50-50. Either it goes, so it cancel, it break this, it continue for buy, or it can't also, it retest, it sell. So this now Euro USD would be 50-50. So with the weight leg come up between this support and resistance. Euro USD with the weight leg come on under, let me come on inside these two lines, inside this resistance and support. So now I don't know with Euro USD. Now we go for GDP USD. All the USDP are the same. So you see, same thing. We can at the weekly. This is an accumulation ahead and shoulder pattern. We get on the left head, right break of structure, retest. So they expect for sell. So if you can at the daily, you see say we don't break this structure, we don't retest, we don't reject this point. Can at the 4 hour, the CCA we don't form a head and shoulder pattern. So now I don't place this black line here because you're a head and shoulder pattern. So don't we say if you can at the 1 hour, you see we can at the 1 hour, you draw another support. Draw another support now. So draw another support. So now 50-50 The same as Euro USD 50-50 because of correlation pairs. So now it's either it can continue for Canada, a bounce to go up so until break now, the Canada retest will take for buy. Yeah, or we can do so, we break, we retest, we sell 50-50. Now this we expect, or until we move out of this two zone. Yeah, before you clear. But for now, you know, clear it. For now, 50-50. If you can a bounce, you go up, a retest with a buy. If you can't down, a break this support, a retest with a sell. So 50-50. So now this is the look for on Monday, Euro USD. So after that, we can NZD card, NZD card, okay, support, break of structure, retest, continue for buy. As you see, if you can at the weekly, the CCA we don't break above this structure, this support. Yeah, you can at the daily, the CCA we don't break clear one, and we close above this line. So what we expect, we don't reject this zone, this resistance. So what we expect on NZD card, now buy. So now because we don't reject, now we don't force can reject, now back and reject with the reject. So if you cannot the 1 hour, it is CCA don't reject now. So what will they look for tomorrow? We market open for let a give you a candle with it, we make go buy for go up. So next card JPY. Card JPY, as you see the market, if you cannot the higher time frame, the weekly. Instead day na all-time high, because with the trend, the uptrend, what you expect na buy. So if you can at the daily, you see with the retest this point, this resistance. So you can at the 4 hour with the wait for a clear retest, yeah, for a clear retest to this point and buy, continue for buy, yeah, continue for buy this trade. So you see, for any time we dey above, we buy. For any time we dey under, we dey sell. And we don't buy now. For any time we there, we buy. So the same thing they can happen here back. Yeah, the same thing they can happen here back. We retest now, we dey buy. So next we dey go and USD CHF. If you can at the weekly time frame, it is say within an all-time downtrend, all-time down. And every day, yeah, and we close with a pin bar, with a bearish pin bar. If you can at the daily, it is say you still close beyond this support, yeah. You can at the 4 hour, this is say we don't break the structure first. We break, we retest, we sell. Also, we break the structure above, we retest them, but we'll not be getting confirmation of once. Now we don't come back, we don't break them back, so we wait for the retest. See, as this how we retest, then we sell next week. Next the be gold. Gold, what you expect on gold don't dey in a difficult situation. Yeah, if you can at the higher time frame on gold dey 4,500. Yeah, 4,500. But now gold self there say 50-50. It's either gold break now, yeah? Next week you get for wait, either you break, a retest, you sell, or you reject now, yeah? You continue for buy, yeah? Or you reject this resistance, or you reject now, yeah? You continue for buy. So we dey 50-50 right now on gold. So this is not the weekly time frame. A weekly time frame, they show you say one for reverse this point and resistance. So now it's either you break now, yeah? Or retest to sell, continue to sell, or if you reject now, we continue for buy. So if you can at the daily, when you can at the daily, it is CCA, we don't reject this point, this resistance area. So now we'll get a trend line here. Yeah. So next week, clearly, what to the watch for gold? If you put resistance trend line here, if you put a trend line here, if you put a trend line here. So now what do they expect next week? If we get a break on gold, if we break, because now we dey 4,000, we close at 4,509. So now if we break this structure, we retest automatically with the sell. But in the process, we reject this side, we reject them. What you look for as a trader, you look for you break this trend line. We break this trend line, you retest them, you as e break this trend line, so next week e retest am, or a break downside, a break this neck